Well, I'll tell you what, let's do it now. We've got one of the best analysts in the game. You've got the guy that was in the ring. Why not? Let's get stuck into it straight now, man. What we'll do, we'll have a look at round 8, okay? Because that's the round where, I'll be honest, I was out of my chair. I was screaming at the TV. I thought we were going to get another world champion from our shores at that particular point. Let's just have a quick look at some of the tape here. And you talk us through it, Anne. And Ben, if you've picked up on any particular analytical bits, jump all over it, my man, and talk us through it. Here we go. Talk to me about this particular moment now. You're coming off the back of round 7, into round 8. Tunde's talking to you in the corner. What's he saying? What's going through your mind?
Well, Tunde's just reminding me what our goal was, and that's to stop Kovalev. I hurt him in the end of the 7th round with a body shot. And that's what we said that we was going to try and do, work away and land body shots. But Kovalev is very hard to land body shots on. I think even Andre Wall said the same thing. He's got a very long jab, hard jab. So you've got to sacrifice. Sometimes I say you need to take a shot to give a shot. I took that to another level. You can see me just literally just put bulldozer in. I'm trying to just roll little bits. And again, it's an experience because I could have came in better. I landed another body shot again there. Look, I got hit with a low blow, I think, coming up, and I didn't even care. And then that took away my legs a little bit as well. But at that time, I was thinking, no, I can't have a break. Let's work. It's coming up. I think it's like when it gets to 1 minute or something like that. It's coming up when the referee stops. I said, don't worry about it. Forget about it. Look, it's coming up. And I think
Ben, as you're sat at home watching this the first time around, what are you thinking as a person that obviously trains fighters? What are you thinking at this stage? You've seen 7 rounds of this. Coming into the 8th, what would have been your instructions for it?
Yeah, I mean, it was a big step for Anthony. So I think in the early stages he did really have trouble with Kovalev's jab, which was understandable. But I think when it got to a point where it was sort of make or break for him, and he knew that he had to put his foot on the gas, he started forcing Kovalev to throw when he didn't want to throw, and that gave entry points for Anthony. And then he started dictating the pace. I just think that because he had trouble in the early rounds, it was difficult for him he'd probably taken a little bit too many shots for him that had emptied a little bit of his tank. Whereas with a little bit more experience, he may have been a little bit cuter in the earlier rounds, knew how to deal with the jab a little bit more, and may have been able to reserve the tank a little bit more to be able to push on and build into 7, 8, 9, 10. But it was his first opportunity. It wasn't just world level, it was elite level. And he took a gamble, and you can only respect that,
Exactly that. Taking that gamble, taking the fight in the first place to take on Kovalev in his own backyard.
He went to win.
Exactly that.
Too many people, in a situation like this, settle for the loss. I'll lose on points, but he took a chance. He knew that he was under pressure. He probably knew that he didn't have it to really win over the distance because he'd probably taken a little bit too much in the earlier round, and he took a gamble, and you can only respect that,
Absolutely. And as you're watching this right now, you've got the geezer going. You've got him going. It's one clean shot, isn't it? That's all it is.
It's literally one shot away. Look at me there. Swinging like a madman. But yeah, it's literally, I'm going for broke now. Look, his experience is holding me down. I was just literally bulldozing. Dragon Ball Z, level 3 Super Saiyan. And I said, I'm literally going for it 100%.
Look at Iggy's his manager. Yeah, Iggy's there, a manager of Lomachenko as well, and Usyk. He looked like he were a little bit worried, and I'm sure there were a few people in that arena that night worried as well. Now, that round finishes, you go and sit back down. Was the fatigue obvious to you straight away, or was it a case of, well, I've got to go back out and do the exact same thing again?
That's what it was at first. They say that your engine has a delayed response. So it wasn't I think it was halfway through the 10th round. Halfway through the 9th round, I really started to feel it. Before that, I was walking forward, still bobbing and moving, trying to come forward, trying to trade. But then when it got to the end of the 10th, I really felt it. I felt it in my legs, everything. I just felt it. But again, it's experience. As Ben said, a lot of people would have just took the points victory and just known that I gave a good account of myself. No, that was not me. I said, I don't care. I need to win this fight. I would rather swing my lungs out, I literally just have to like fall over from exhaustion. That's the kind of person I've got a lion mentality. And in that situation, that's what was going to happen. In other fights, yeah, I could have said, I can box my way to a points victory and be smart, but I wasn't going to get a victory in Russia. That's all that was in my mind. I needed to knock him out.
The key word that he's used there a couple of times, Ben, is experience, isn't it? You've got to kind of go through moments like this to gain that experience to come again stronger on another occasion. To
a certain degree, yeah. Part of it was skill set as well, which comes as part of experience. And when you say experience, it's not like how many times you do it. If he done 12 rounders with the level 10 levels below, that's not the experience that you're looking for. He's done those rounds at elite level with the best in the world. So, what he would have learned and took from it and added to his skill set from that experience, is priceless. I think that in the early part of the fight, he let Kovalev dictate the pace a little bit too much. Whereas, now I'm sure Ante will know how to not allow that to happen and how to control the pace a little bit better, up it when he wants, slow it down when he wants. And those will be sorts of things that he would have took away from fighting at elite level.